Cash App Borrow is a pilot program for short-term loans that lets Cash App users borrow up to $200 in case of an emergency. But since Borrow is still a pilot program, not every Cash App user can use it yet. Still, knowing how Cash App loans work and who can get them can help you decide if you want to use them. Details about the Borrow program aren't easy to find, but we got product details from Reddit and other reputable tech news sites. Can Cash App borrow me money? At the time this was written, not everyone could use the Cash App Borrow feature. It was still being tested. In July 2022, Kashapandi, an expert on Cash App, said on a Reddit thread, Cash App Borrow is currently in a limited pilot, so it's not available to all U.S. residents. If you see the option to borrow in your account, you're eligible. The Cash App expert also tells Redditors that the following things could be to blame. State of residence. Cash App Borrow is not currently available to all U.S. residents. Credit history. Your current credit score might not be high enough to get approved. Use of Cash App. Most likely the platform has given loans to its most active users. Direct deposits. Those who have direct deposits may also be able to try out loans first through Cash App. How to make it more likely that you'll get a Cash App loan. It looks like people who use the site the most and make regular deposits may have a better chance of getting in. Wallet Hacks says that you may be able to use this feature if you put at least $1,000 per month into your Cash App account. But the above factors are still likely to be at play, even if the account is active. How to borrow money from Cash App in 5 steps. If you're eligible, you can borrow money from Cash App in 5 steps. Firstly, open or get the app. Open your Cash App mobile app or download and register for the app. Setup only takes a few minutes. Secondly, select Money icon. Tap the Money icon on the bottom left corner. It looks like a bank. Thirdly, find the Borrow option. Scroll the page until you see the Borrow option. Other options on this tab include paper money, bank transfers, direct deposit, etc. Fourth, select and proceed. After selecting the Borrow option, follow the prompts to select the amount you want to borrow, how you want to repay, and then accept the terms. Fifth, receive funds. After selecting the Borrow option, follow the prompts to select the amount you want to borrow, how you want to repay, and then accept the terms. This process may change as the service is more widely rolled out. What if I can't borrow from Cash App? If you believe you meet the requirements and still can't borrow money from Cash App, it could be that it's not available in your area just yet. If you're ineligible for a Cash App loan, consider the following options. If you need a small loan, check out our list of best lenders for small loans. If you are looking for a similar style cash advance up to $250, consider taking a look at Bridget's Cash Advance app. If you need to borrow more, check out Credible's loan options from poor to excellent credit, starting at just $600. How Cash App Borrow works. Cash App Borrow is a type of short-term loan offered through the platform Cash App. Eligible borrowers can take out a loan from $20 to $200. They have 4 weeks to pay it back, plus a 5% flat fee. This 5% fee for Cash App Borrow translates to a 60% APR overall. 5% monthly fee x 12 months equals 60% APR. This rate is a good deal compared to payday loans, which typically come with an average close to 400% APR. On the flip side, Cash App Borrow has a much higher APR compared to personal loans, which have an average 9% APR and legally can't top 36% in most states. Fees and details. Maximum withdrawal $200. Terms 4 weeks. Cost 5% flat fee. Other fees 1.25% late fee. Charged per week after 1 week grace period. Note: while screenshots of the app show on screen that the late fee doesn't start until 1 full week after the loan's due date, there is no grace period addressed in the official Borrow loan agreement. What to look out for on Cash App Loan. Before you decide to use the Cash App Borrow feature, here are some details to keep in mind. Hard credit check. Cash App doesn't run a credit check when you sign up for the service, but when you request a loan and accept the terms of the loan, the app runs a hard credit check, which can affect your credit score. Scam emails. You may receive an email to notify you that you're eligible for the Borrow feature, even if you're not. Before you click any links in the email, check your Cash App to make sure the Borrow feature is available to you. Can't be used for student loan expenses. The Higher Education Opportunity Act requires school loan lenders to offer the borrower 30 days to accept or reject a loan offer. Cash App isn't set up for that protection, so you must agree that you won't use your borrow funds for post-secondary educational expenses. Military members get an APR discount. The Military Lending Act requires that the APR on consumer credit can't exceed 36%. Since the current standard borrow APR is 60%, military members and their dependents should see a discounted borrow fee. When to use Cash App Borrow Loan? Cash App Borrow works best for emergency situations. Think a car repair, an unexpected trip to the doctor or vet, and so on. Its small dollar amounts make it a good alternative to personal loans if your credit isn't strong enough, or if you need to borrow less than $1,000. It also costs less than a typical payday loan, although some alternatives like Payday Alternative Loans, PALs from a local credit union have it beat. Alternatively, other cash advance apps like ChimeSpot and Dave are even better than Cash App Borrow, often offering free instant loans with no credit check. However, some apps have monthly membership fees, and you often can't qualify for a loan over $50 until you've used the app for a few months. If you need funds quickly and you can't borrow money from Cash App, a credit card could also be a good option. You won't pay any fees or interest if you pay it back before your next bill. Is it safe to borrow a loan on Cash App? Cash App is owned by the reputable financial services and payment company Block, formerly Square, and it puts a lot of measures in place to keep your account secure. Its app is PCI Data Security Standard Level 1 compliant, the highest level offered in the payment industry. It encrypts all your financial transactions. Users can set up two-factor authentication, security locks, and biometrics for added safety. That said, Cash App experienced a data breach on April 4, 2022, that affected more than 8 million users of Cash App investing. The data breach came from a former employee who downloaded reports containing customer names, brokerage account numbers, and in some cases, portfolio values and trading data. It's not yet clear how widely the information was shared or the damages faced by consumers. For more information on how Cash App works, check out our Cash App review. Bottom line, Cash App has been frustratingly quiet about its new short-term loans program, leading many users to wonder why they can't borrow money from the app. If you have yet to gain access, explore other cash advance apps while you wait.